Good morning, Mindset Matters. For this week's meditation, or moving meditation rather, we're going to work into the neck and the shoulders a little bit. We tend to hold a lot of stress in that area, so this should help you get your day started right. So to begin, find an easy seat. This can look like a cross-legged seat, or your legs can be out in front of you, whatever feels the most comfortable for you. And if you have blocks or cushions, you can also prop up your knees or your feet, anything that you need here. We'll start by rooting down into the sit bones, lifting up through the crown of the head. Maybe close your eyes here. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. And do that again. Inhale through your nose. Open your mouth and let it go. Now start to find a nice gentle inhale and exhale through your nose. Open your eyes. Bring your chin down towards your chest. Feel a slight stretch here through the back of your neck. Then take one ear towards the same shoulder and feel the stretch move down the side of your neck. Breathe. Bring your gaze back down towards the floor and take opposite ear to opposite shoulder. Breathe. Inhale takes you back to center. Now start to bring ear to shoulder, roll down towards your chest and bring it to the other side. And then take it to the first side once again in the same neck rolling motion. Avoid bringing your head backwards. And instead, just go from shoulder to shoulder, chin towards chest. And after you come over to the second side again, bring your gaze back towards center. Take one hand underneath your sit bone, so you're sitting on your hand, and then reach the opposite arm up towards the ceiling, bring it over your head to your ear, and very gently pull your head over to the side. So we're bringing the ear back towards the shoulder here, but now the other shoulder is moving away. So we're creating some additional length and stretch here through the side of the neck. Take an inhale. And then with your exhale, walk your hand behind your head and start to bring your gaze down towards your hip crease. You'll start to feel that stretch in the back of the neck. Inhale, come back through center, release your arms. We'll take it to the other side. Sit on the opposite hand, reach your arm up and over. Hold on to the ear to start. Just very gently pull your head over to the side. No tugging here, no yanking. Inhale and exhale. Take another inhale. And with your exhale, walk your hand behind your head and gently pull your gaze down towards your leg or your hip. And then come back to center, releasing both hands. Take your hands behind your hips to the floor. Your fingertips will point behind you. And tent out your hands. So you want your palms lifted off the ground. Now with your hands behind you, almost as a kickstand to lift your chest higher, spread your collarbones wide, lift your gaze towards the ceiling, let your head hang back, and feel the front of your neck opening, your throat opening here. If it feels good to move your head side to side, you can do that, but just keep your gaze up towards the ceiling. And then come back to center. Now, with your hands still behind you, tuck your chin in towards your chest once again. Fantastic. And find release here. In order to work into the shoulders, we can shrug the shoulders up towards the ears and relax them down the back. You can take this a few times in one direction, and then you can try the other direction. So bringing them back, up, and forward. Back, up, and forward. It's a little bit harder in that direction. So take that a few times to remove your shoulders away from your ears. And then finally, we're going to make a thumbs up sign with one hand. Reach your arm up towards the ceiling. Look towards your thumb. Follow your gaze towards the back of the room. And then bring your arm forward and around. So once again, just following your thumb with your gaze. Finding maximum rotation here. We don't want to bend into the elbow. We want to keep the arm as straight as possible. So you might be able to come straight back, or you might go off a little bit to the side. Either one is fine. And then we're going to switch the direction of those circles. So look back towards your thumb and bring your arm forward. Do that as many times in this direction as you did in the opposite direction. The only thing moving here is your gaze and perhaps your upper chest. And then release. You might want to shake it out a little bit, let it come loose, and we'll take it to the other side. Thumb reaches up, look up, follow your hand around. The circles might start off a little bit smaller, and then they'll start to get a little bit bigger as you find more rotation in your shoulder. As many of you might know, your shoulder is in a ball and socket joint, so it's meant to move around in this way. And then we'll take it in the opposite direction. We don't often move it around in this way, and then when we need to, it gets stuck or we experience injury. So just contributing to healthy shoulders and a healthy neck. And after the final time, you can shake it out and relax. Namaste.